Hi everyone, my name is Jenna. I have been on Mounjaro or Zepbound for about 6 months. I have lost 60 pounds, over 60 pounds. This has changed my whole life. It has exceeded my expectations. I have changed my diet. I have changed the amount of exercise I do. I am very pleased with what this medication has done for me. I want to start out by saying I do like support groups and I do go into them, and I think they can be amazing. I think they answer questions and that you could have. They offer support. I do have some criticisms, and I talked about some of them in my last video. People not being able to get their medication, and other people posting and showing pictures of the 7 boxes they have in their refrigerator. People going to the doctor wearing weighted clothes that don't qualify for these medications, but basically scam their way into getting them. Today, I want to touch on a few other things that I think could make our support groups a lot better. The first one is scammers. I don't care whether you are on Reddit or on Facebook support groups, you will inevitably see some poor, desperate person posting, "I can't find my medication." There is a national shortage. Many people have started this journey, had amazing success. It's improving their health, and they just can't fill their prescription. And underneath those posts, you will see someone say, "I switched from Wegovy from Zepbound to Wegovy," or vice versa. And I have extra boxes of whatever medication, extra boxes of Zepbound, extra boxes of Wegovy. Let me just say, number one, that is so incredibly illegal. Selling your prescription medication, I do not understand how it's allowed to be posted in these groups. But the other thing is, you are preying on desperate people. People are desperate for this medication. It changed people's lives. Some people are diabetic and they need it for their diabetes. Bottom line, it's changed people's lives, and they will do anything to get their medication. But, people could put anything in those pens. They can take the medication out and replace it with water, saline, or something potentially dangerous. I mean, even water, introducing it into your body like that in an injection, you could potentially cause so many problems with infection and everything else. It's not safe. It is absolutely not safe. And 99 times out of 100, I am going to guess it's a scam. That it is a scam. And I think it is so pathetic that someone preys on desperate people. And that's exactly what it is. You are preying on people who have got this life-changing medication, are seeing success, and now all of a sudden can't get it and are willing to sacrifice anything to get this medication. By the way, I am sorry you are seeing people behind me. I am waiting for one of my children. The other thing I wanted to touch on is people giving advice that is medical advice regarding these medications. I feel like there are some things you need to discuss with your healthcare provider. If you want to break up your injections, I don't think someone on the internet should be giving you the advice to take 4 milligrams this day and 3 the next, whichever. I think you need to talk to your healthcare provider about any of those things. About your side effects. If you're having nausea or vomiting and diarrhea for an extended period of time, those are all things that need to go to your healthcare provider. Not Joe Schmo on the internet telling you to take this and take that. No, no. Everybody has different bodies, allergies, issues, concerns. Please don't take medical advice from somebody who's sitting behind the screen on the internet. And the last thing I really wanted to touch on is the condescending remarks. When someone is reaching out, talking about they've been on their GLP-1 for 2 months and they haven't lost any weight. And inevitably, somebody will say, really? Well, when I was on this medication, I lost 30 pounds in 2 months. Not helpful. Same thing like I talked about in the other video about posting your 3 boxes that you just got when somebody is saying, I can't get one. It's one thing to offer suggestions and support to, suggest maybe you should be tracking your food intake or did you try walking or exercising more or whatever, to make suggestions. But if you really need that recognition, then do a separate post. But it sounds condescending when after someone is saying, listen, I am reaching out, I need suggestions, I've been on this medication, it's not helping me as much as I had hoped. Suggestions, not bragging about how much you lost in the first 2 months. I just think that's sort of insensitive to other people. And it's not helpful to them, and it's not helpful to their journey. I think that to me, when I see that someone lost more than me, I mean, we can't compare. We can't compare because everybody has a different starting place. Everybody has a different goal, different bodies, different medications. My best friend is taking Wegovy, and she has different results than I do. She does things differently than I do. And that's okay because that's her journey and she has to figure that out. As long as she's talking to her doctor and she's healthy and she's losing a healthy amount of weight, I am thrilled for her. I just think when we share our success, it shouldn't be in a condescending way under somebody's post who is struggling. Let's try to help each other and support each other and lift each other up. This medication is amazing, and we are all so fortunate that we live in a time that this is available. I mean, just a couple years ago, this was not available, and we were struggling with fad diets and, low self-esteem because we couldn't stay on it, or we've done one of these fad diets or have done keto and gained all that weight back. I know I have done that and gained all that weight back, and I have been so frustrated, embarrassed, disappointed. Let's all try to lift each other up and help each other instead of, being condescending and who's better and who lost more and comparing. Really, try not to compare to other people. Everyone is different. So that's it for today. Thank you for listening. I appreciate a like or a comment or just you coming to watch. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.